I'm dumb. Yeah, I'm gonna be real, I have no idea what that's doing or why. And I'm very sorry it looks like that. But hi, Mato, I'm glad you're here today. I hope everything is going well. Let me just set up my stream. Set up my chat, I mean. I did that backlog torch, now just part 3. Man, how long was your backlog? Jeez. Oh, I'm a doofus. I forgot to actually connect my controller. Massive. I'll take that as a good enough description, judging by the length of those videos that you made. And the streams. It was accumulated over 13 years. I barely trimmed it, so it's long. 13 years? Bro, you should have just thrown it away after like 5. I'm glad you were able to trim the fat. Let's see. Why the fuck not? Yes. Neo, what do you mean, Neo? What do you need them for? This is why I hate, this is why I freaking hate video games, because this is what it does. It represents a male fantasy. Hey guys, welcome back to Minecraft. Today I'm gonna, oh my gosh, my pumpkins grew. Oh my god, I feel bad because with that audio thing that goes on, I probably sound like I'm saying God, and I'm really saying gosh. But for religious reasons, I say gosh. And my mic is not picking up on that. I don't like it. Okay, so main character Chan moves out of the way. That's good. Is that referring to something? Yes, it was a funny... Okay, you know that one meme of, like, the feminist that really hates video games? And how they represent the quote-unquote male fantasy? And then, like, it cuts to something goofy. There was one where, it cuts to a kid playing Minecraft. And he was really excited that his potatoes finally grew. Like, he turned around to his potato crops, and he found that they all finally grew. And that was the male fantasy, he's growing potatoes. To say pallor is... I don't wanna... But too much of an in-joke. I know the film's... Yeah, that one. Just gonna harvest some more stuff. And then I'll get back to the game. Wanna harvest some more resources real quick. So if you remember last time, we got some cybernetic upgrades, and one of them was gives me the ability to just increases my stamina. Ooh, that's her stuff. I don't want to do that. Some more wood. Where's some more wood? Abundant feast, help my recall memories. We need more grilled hearts. Oh wait. Okay, OBS isn't gonna like me for that. So let me just Oh goodness gracious, OBS, I'm so sorry. There we go. Okay. I really hate that. I don't know why it's doing that. I'm sorry. I don't know why it's doing that with chat. Change your clothes. How are you? So we don't have nearly enough of any of that. How many do we need? Grilled heart. For cooking. What do I need? Grilled heart, of which I only have one of these heart things. Ah, crud. Oh, so it's because she can spawn in either location. Alright, well, I feel a little bad. I kind of uninterrupted her training, but whatevs, I suppose. Not quite yet. Yeah, commentary is going to be a little dry for a bit, because admittedly I was eating and I'm still not, I guess my mind's still locked into trying to troubleshoot that stuff from earlier with stream. And I'll have to be careful, because if I let myself, I'll just yap a long time about Yu-nee's redesign as well. Yeah, I don't remember what the next was. Enter the realm of obsession through the boundary stone in the middle path in 3 ways. Okay, so more story stuff. We can't really continue with let's see, our side quests yet. Is Lucci Pumpkin Abundant Feast? We can't do that one because we don't have the resources for it, so we're going to have to continue with main story stuff and try and find some of that in there. So I might have to actually backtrack and redo some stages. Maybe that'll be a good way for me to find the resources I need. We're doing a May side quest, so maybe the areas where I met May would be good to check. Oh yeah, I forgot to comment on a redesign. I mean, you don't have to if you don't want to. I know I've pestered you a lot about it. I didn't even ask you for advice at that point. I was just, I don't know, I guess making conversation, like throwing it out there in case you wanted to see any. In case you, I don't know, felt like talking about that or just to bring it up. Since it's been more or less my only source of conversation topic. But I have another, but I'm not sure if I want to talk about it just yet, because I kind of want to save it for later to fill in dead air. But then again, when you're in the main overworld, and you have yet to progress, I guess that's as good a chance as any for dead air. No, I don't mind. If you're sure, thank you. I just don't want to drive you crazy, you know? As for the dead air topic, I went out with family recently, and we watched a movie called Silent Night, Deadly Night, and it was made by the same people that made the Terrifier movies. Oopsies, kind of liked it, but I do mean it when I say kind of. I think you need to have a certain kind of taste for it. I think it's like meant to be a dark humor, but it's a very dark humor at times because it's a horror movie right off the bat. Terrifier? Yes. Terrify, like the word terrified, but as if somebody's actually terrifying, called Terrifier. It's a horror movie that stars like a black and white clown guy. He goes around murdering people. Oh, Maho, good to see you again. Quest. Uh-oh. Hello, Maho. Could I talk to you? What is it? Thank you for your time. I want to ask for your help regarding the nightmare. I lost a lot of memory, and also some of my functions. Sounds bad. I'm sorry to cause you trouble. When this device was combined with the current body, my memory was overwritten with external information, which altered or deleted around 67% of the total memory in the process. Do you feel sick or bad somewhere? I detected a major defect. My design purpose. The logic backbone for value judgments in the code of conduct is damaged. I don't know what to operate for, and by what criteria to judge anymore. I thought protecting Eleni was your purpose. That is an objective, not a purpose. I was designed and created for my creator, and I can either negotiate or use force to complete my objective. I need to check my code of conduct. You don't know how to protect Eleni? Affirmative. I need external data to assess the situation better. I confirm that most data has been corrupted. I need a lot of storage devices. That's not that hard. Are you going to help me? I appreciate your generosity, Maho. I'll reward Maho accordingly. Sure. Deliver 16. Oh wow, we have a lot of them. Broken storages to Nicole, which we can give right now. I don't know, Silent Night, Deadly Night 2 from the Garbage Day! Yeah, this one's a different movie. If you want to know what it is, look up Silent Night, Deadly Night 2025. I'll get to this after the quest thing. There you go. This much RAM for this price? In this economy? Hello, Maho. What can I help you with? I brought the broken storage. Thank you for the swift process. I'll gather that data and analyze their code of conduct, and combine it with my past behavior to infer the design intent. Will that take long? It's already finished. Each device is designed for a different purpose, but all devices are designed for a singular general purpose. Their goal is security and service. The judging values criteria is remove all threats and it's damaged. Doesn't removing all threats pretty much go without saying? But the criteria have been altered. They are set to work in conjunction with powerful adversaries and to eliminate any potential factors that are relatively easy. Just like how I reacted aggressively to you, Mahal. That sounds like it's broken. Affirmative. The most important thing for AI is the code of conduct to achieve its goal. There were cases where military AI attacked its own headquarters, then imposed penalties on it in order to score higher on evaluations. I am restraining my behavior by postponing judgment. Postponing? Affirmative. My armament is more for assassination and tracking than for security. If I'm intended to eliminate all my master's hostile forces, I'll leave my disposition to you, Maho. I don't believe you were made for that. I do agree with your opinion, Maho. But Maho, do you believe in humanity? Until I know my true intent, I will distance myself from everyone for a while. Thank you. And this is the reward I told you about. That is okay. What'd I get? What'd I get out of that? I guess, seems they don't need help right now. Let's try help other residents come back later. I guess what happened, what she meant is that, her keeping her distance is a reward, which is kind of sad. I don't want you to keep your distance from me, though. I like you. You're cute and you're nice to me when you're not trying to kill me. Let's see. Gotta put on some armor. There. Not the strongest armor, but it looks good, so I like it. At this time of day, at this time of year, in this specific location. Yes. Can I see it? No. Let's see. 3 ways. So, Silent Night, Deadly Night is basically, long story short and without spoiling, it's about a guy who dresses as Santa Claus and he's a serial killer. And the movie's like really freaking gory. Like, it's actually kind of a little tasteless sometimes. It feels like it's really self-indulgent. Like, it could be worse, but man, does it get gory. I will say this, though, and this is a bit of a spoiler. So, you know, I'm going to give you a few seconds to mute the stream for a little bit. And then if you want, like, if you mind the spoiler or not, let me, you know. Is, in this economy, a kind of meme down nowadays? It kind of is, yeah. So I don't know if you plan on watching that movie, but if you do, and you don't want me to spoil it, let me know. Okay. So basically there's a scene that more or less justifies him to the viewer. And yeah, it feels like it's partially there so that the viewer doesn't feel bad for enjoying it. But nevertheless, it's a part of the story, so I'll just suspend my disbelief there. Where the guy says that he can sense evil, and that disembodied voice that you've been hearing the entire time was a spirit that talks to him and tells him how to go about doing certain things. And for the main character, his name is Billy, this spirit was actually kind of like a father figure to him. But there's a reason he does it, and again, it's because he can see evil. So he's got like a Dexter thing going on where he goes around killing serial killers. Let's see. Attack speed, HP, movement speed. Blade. The entrance to the Wasteland Nightmare is blocked by a large piece of bone. So what's the situation with the passage? A large piece of bone is blocking it. I'll get back to the movie in a bit. This is not good. We'll have to break the bone to get through. Oh, and if volume is weird in any which way, please let me know. I did not change the settings from last time. They're the same as when I edited them midstream. So it should be fine, but if it's not, please let me know. Why are you staring at me? You're not asking me to make explosives or a magic scroll, are you? Use ultimate skull. Could I? Oh no, that's not what I wanted! What's this destructive dish? If you just throw this, boom! It's gonna blow that bone to smithereens. Oh, okay. I didn't want to threaten her with it. I thought it meant, like, place it there. The explosive guts have been removed. That's why the explosions are out of control. Why don't you use it on that blocked passage? Use ultimate skull. Okay, should have just said you... Speaking of explosives, that was my bad. The impact of the explosion can be felt all the way here. That explosion just blew up the entirety of the obsession zone. Thanks, Maze Cooking. Sounds kind of like a flimsy excuse. It's okay for you to enjoy all the score because the people are evils and deserve it. Yeah, I mean, it's part of the story, so it's the only reason why I don't have too much of an issue with it. Because it doesn't even tell you, it doesn't just tell you that. It shows you them doing pretty horrible things. And not in gruesome detail, but it shows you that they did it in like a kind of snappy, really fast sort of way, like the characters seeing it and knowing that all at once in a supernatural kind of way. But it does feel a little... Yeah, a little flimsy, kind of. Also, why is Agatha so fun? Because she's old, and we like older women. Altar of Memory, Cooking Spit, Realm of Obsession. Let's, which one? Okay, first off, how many of these can I make? Cook. 2, 3, 4. One more. Don't have enough for that, or that, or that. What am I at now? 16 pumpkin soups. Pretty good. +3 recovery. Ugh, I don't like the sound of that, but alright. Oh, I should have gone to May for this. Oh well, next time. Alter memory, HP recovery, 3. No, I'm good. Reroll. How many souls do I have? I don't know how many souls I have, but let me check. Can reroll using souls. That's 500. I have 983. Yeah, I'm not gonna do that. That's way too many right now. Although Hag is like a reclaimed slave. It really is, isn't it? It's one of the few things Twitter did well and to help with this. Like, something I've been thinking is I know women are self-conscious about their age, but if there's any VTubers that ever get called a hag, I would want to tell them, try and be patient with them. I promise you, it's a term of endearment. But as for a deadly... Oh my goodness. I think I feel something. From where? Not too far away. I think we can find it sooner than expected. Let's go. What did I say there? Did I say gosh? I hope I said gosh. Oh! Ooh, man, it might not have any knockback. That's gonna be a problem. So... So yeah, the movie's kind of got this... Oh, shade flushes. Now I can get them... Now I'm gonna get these to May. But yeah, it's kind of a flimsy excuse, and it really did feel like it was self-indulgent. There's parts where it's kind of outright tasteless. But in the parts where where it's meant to be funny, the movie is good enough at framing it to be such. Let's see. Okay, I'm not missing anything. Alright. You kind of know when it's meant to be funny. And if it's meant to be a bad thing, say like it's showing that's this really bad guy in murdering innocent people, and I don't mean the main character, I mean like someone else entirely, like one of one of Billy's victims, then it will kind of portray it as such. The gore will still be there, but it's not going to like ham it up and make it out to be a good thing. In fact, early on in the movie, before you know that Billy's a good guy, for a long time, it's portraying it as if it were bad. There's this kind of like atmosphere that's letting you know it's meant to be scary. So there's that with the movie. So again, it's basically like a Dexter thing going on. It's kind of interesting. I will admit, I did kind of enjoy I kind of did and did not like the gore. This place is completely collapsed, broken and ruined everywhere. Yeah, I'll say Gyat. You know, good idea. Who built the structures here? Perhaps the Shades did, to worship something. Are there any other great beings other than you? There are too many of them. From the Shades to mythical beasts, gods, and twisted things. For now, let's keep going. Silent Gyat, deadly Gyat. Silent and deadly in terms of Gyats makes me think of farce, and I don't like that. Gyosh. It almost sounds like food. Solid obsidian 1. Let's see. Owie! That's what it does. Can I pick up that? Yep, no, I'm gonna need that. For the dogs, I'm definitely gonna need that. Oh gosh, I could use some healing. So yeah, it's not... let me recollect my thoughts. It's pretty good at its atmosphere and tone, I think. You can tell it's like not a high budget production, which is fine. It's kind of a humble movie in a sense. I personally did like it on the grounds that I used to enjoy gore, like, let me rephrase that, like really gory horror movies as a kid, but I couldn't find them very often, and the ones I watched that were apparently the most popular ones seemed to hold back. So I wasn't so I was kind of left wanting, and eventually I guess at some point I did find it and I stopped liking gore in media. But this is like something that met the desires I used to have. Even if I don't like it now, I still appreciate it, if nothing else for the sake of variety and giving me what I used to want, which I know does not sound good on me. But yeah, there's that with the movie. It's cactus fruit. Oh, okay, I can't break these. Oh gosh, I need health really badly. You just curb stomp everything if you have any semblance of knockback. Oh. Oh, wow. Zowie. Oh, goodness. Just appeared out of nowhere. But anyway, I think it's a worthwhile movie if you like that kind of thing, if you like really messed up gore. But again, it barely felt like a horror movie. because the main guy that follows, you're led to believe that he's the bad guy, but you get to see him, doing normal stuff, normal people stuff. You get to see he's got like Elriz, he's kind of awkward, but he's usually likable enough. But you get to see him doing normal stuff like getting a job, applying for one, eating dinner, that sort of thing. He's like traumatized and stuff, which I guess is your foreshadowing that he's kind of a victim in a sense, and he's dealing with something that's not really up to him. And I think that kind of works against any horror, but is also maybe meant as foreshadowing. Something I was dwelling on last night is that it's like if you watched... Oh, thank goodness. It's like if you watched any one of the Friday the 13th movies. Thank you so much. Like, imagine the... Okay, hang on. Cactus fruit. Health plus the recovery, a prepared ingredient from small plant found in the wastelands with its skin and thorns removed. Retains moisture even in dry areas. That sounds neat. Tooth necklace, defense plus 35. What do I have now? Oh, I didn't. Oops. A weapon that dominates enemies with swift attacks. Oh yeah, that's... These are not the weapons to be using against the dogs. I'm gonna have to be mindful of those holes. So, it's like if you watched one of the Friday the 13th movies. But Jason takes off the mask and the jumpsuit and... And then he's like just working at Costco or whatever. It would probably stop him from being intimidating, like, to any degree at all. And it would bring into question whether or not you're actually watching a horror movie. That could be good for dodges. You've cleared the nightmare. You receive the following: scrap metal, fine wood souls, press fallen wood. Go for scrap metal because it's not as easy to find those. So like as a horror movie, it actually stops being scary. But if you just want like a campy, it's more of a campy slasher than anything else. I think just a really gory one. Like, it almost feels like a snuff film sometimes. But thankfully, when there's like a victim, and an obvious victim, not somebody who's, who had it coming, it doesn't ham up their gore too much. They only do that with like the bad people. Like, I kid you not, there's a scene where a guy's head gets where Billy, I think, hits somebody with a hammer multiple times in the eye. And then he like caves his skull in. And then he goes in for another hit and you get to see the skull break. Like, it's really gory sometimes, dude. And then there's another scene where where a woman's on like a jet ski thing. Not a jet ski. What are they called? A snow motor ski motor. I haven't had to use this term in a long time, but one of those like motorcycle ski things. And he pops out from behind a tree and swings an axe at her, and the entire top of her head from the jaw up just flies off and falls into the snow. So yeah, it's pretty graphic. Like, obviously it's a horror movie, so go into it expecting graphic stuff, but like it's less of a horror movie and it's like a slasher without any of the horrors. It feels like it feels a little tasteless, but it's something new and unique. So I think if you wanted to see something like that, it's worth seeing. It was a fun movie. in a sense, after that. You can like gore, it's fine. Thank you. I know this sounds a little messed up of me, and I'll catch up with chat now. Hi there, I've been hearing the conversation about gore. Pretty interesting. Hi, Andre. I'm sorry you had to walk in on that. How are you doing? I hope you're having a nice day. We are not lively... I'm not a lively... I don't have a live leak account. I promise I do not fund their Patreon or anything. St. Peter, in your third Grey Haven stream, you said God. Unfortunately, we will have to send you out. That's probably how it would work, actually. Like, the path to heaven is a pretty thin one. It was the stream quality that made it sound like that. I said, gosh, that'd be pretty funny. And they have to rewatch it, like, oh. Okay, what do the angels say about this? They oversee everything. Oh, okay, yeah. So no, that was a technical difficulty on YouTube's part. We are formally we would like to formally apologize, and you can walk right in. Dominates. Silent Night, Deadly Night doesn't sound like the movie for me. I'm surprised you watched that with your family of all things. Honestly, I'm not the one who chose the movie. Really, I don't know if they even knew what they were getting into. Like, the family members that chose it have been into horror lately. We were actually going to watch Now You See Me, Now You Don't. And the only reason we didn't is because we were getting there kind of late, and it's been really snowy lately, so it takes a while to actually drive to the theater. So we just watched the closest movie next to that they were interested in, and that was Silent Night, Deadly Night. It wasn't the whole family, it was just a few family members, just like one or two. The Spirit Stone is broken. Is there another way? I'm sorry I keep holding up on the dialogue. And in a way, I'm kind of glad we didn't watch Now You See Me, Now You Don't, because, like, the sequel, I mean, the prequel to that movie, this movie's a sequel, actually, was a long time ago, a very long time ago, and I'm surprised this movie got a sequel at all. I didn't like it. I didn't like the prequel. Oh boy, how am I gonna... Oh, okay, I just fall in this. I thought since it was like all foggy, I would fall over or something. Stein's Camp. Ooh! So... Oops. Oh, crud. I think frick. Oopsies. The prequel movie was, I think, like some kind of heist movie with magicians and stuff. And honestly, let's go back to Three Ways, and then we'll backtrack. Because it was a pretty fast. It's a pretty fast trip, anyway. It was more or less like a heist movie, and I'm sorry I'm not the best at responding to chat right now. I will in a bit. I just kind of need to focus a little bit, and that's hard for me lately. But I need to focus a bit so I don't lose my train of thought. But Now You See Me was the prequel movie, and it was like a heist film about magicians and stuff, but they can perform actual magic but without the cool effects. Stuff just kind of disappears, they like teleport or whatever. But I didn't like that movie. I'm surprised I still remember it, and I think it's only because of how unlikable the main characters were, which was basically that they're all really smug and full of themselves, and they effectively have the same personality, and I'm surprised these dogs are not moving. I feel a little bad now. I must have glitched something out. But the only one that I liked was the character played by Woody Harrelson, I think his name was. Because he was like kind of the only nice one that wasn't abusing his abilities to just kind of screw with people. Whereas all the other ones would just like steal... would like pickpocket or scare people for no reason. There was one part at the beginning where a lady said she was going to perform like some kind of water tank escape trip, and she had everybody thinking that she was genuinely going to drown, and then when the curtain lowered and she looked like she was dead, she walked out and everything was just fine, and she scared all these people for no reason, and she just walked away. I think there was a fourth one, but I don't remember too well. So, yeah. I didn't really like those characters, and I'm kind of big on characters when it comes to anything, really. Like, yes, they absolutely should be likable. Because you're gonna, like, sit through an hour to 2.5 hours of a movie, or 60 hours of a game, or 500 pages of a book. You're gonna have to, like, I'm gonna need to like those characters. Like, I'm gonna need to like those characters if I'm gonna watch your thing. Also, if I could, like, animation cancel with this move and like I do with a dodge, that would improve it so much. Like, I'm actually pushing the Y button, it's doing nothing. But if I push the dodge button, I can cancel. So that kind of hurts this weapon. But anyway, I'm glad we didn't watch that movie, because I didn't like those characters the first time. I'm surprised I remember it for how long ago it was, and I don't know if it was even much of a big movie that people remember, but I guess they did, because it got a sequel. But nevertheless, glad we didn't watch that one, because I don't like it. Now I'll retread old ground. That's kind of like a Smiling Friends bit, to be honest. The St. Peter gag. Yeah, that'd be kind of funny. We're really getting Smiling Friends brain rot, though, aren't we? I bought a manga. Corpse Party, another child. Gore everywhere. At start, not useful. Characters dies. Almost everyone. Dang. Oh, we can climb on these. Oh, okay. I kind of want to see how far I can go, but like, just a little bit. Oh, nope. Okay. Can't jump on those rocks. How is a Corpse Party? I've heard about that. It has like a visual novel or something, right? Science Camp. Okay, and this time we're not going to skip anything. Nope. I can't go anywhere there. And they really just hang these guys up, huh? There are signs of human habitation here. It looks like someone has been living here. What? Oh, she's so cute! Doll! Die, you shade! Oh my goodness. Oh my. Oh. Oh, yes. You'll have to forgive me. I really like cow women. Holy! That on my face, please. Everything around you goes black. Oh, she kicked me? Not even there, though. I don't like gore if it's so over the top that it's unbelievable. You mean like blood spraying everywhere and it sounds. Like, yeah, kind of sometimes. When it's like abundantly clear that it's meant to be funny. You know, when it's realistic-ish. Screenshot that. Oh, you know what? Better yet. Oh, wait, hang on. How do I... Screenshotting, okay. And just in case. Yeah, this game's an immediate. Just immediately gets points for the review. Just for having a hot cowgirl, because I appreciate any game that gives me hot cow women. We don't eat much, despite the size of the women my kind prefers. We don't really eat much. The annoying sign into chat bit. Oh yeah, hang on. No, I got an idea. Here you go. Corpse Party has games, a live action, a few manga series, and high schooler students, all of them 18. Oh wow, so it's a big series then. Yeah, actually I did hear it got a lot of stuff. Oh wait. On top of that? There. Arigato. This must be the first woman who has more ass focus than the breast. Yeah, actually. In terms of her art, probably, yeah. Oh, please, YouTube, don't ban me. But I was like all the way off in the corner. Okay, thank goodness we went back, because I do not want to miss talking to her. She is, I kid you not, she's actually kind of the reason I played this game. I saw her in the screenshots when I was looking for Monster Girl games at one point, and I thought, yes, I want this game right now. Along with thinking the gameplay looked fun. Along with thinking the gameplay looked fun, but also that it has hot cow women, and I take what I can get for that. We don't get them very often. And I will take any cowgirl that is not Cathal. And like there's also the one in Monster Girl Police, I think. Was that the game? I'll still stream that game, but I'm not as thrilled about her since she seems a bit more promiscuous, so no, it's not. I like my Monster Girl Encyclopedia's whole store. I want something like that, but more and older. Yeah. Yes, I do quite like my older women, yes. Ugh, I'm sorry. Please open your eyes, ma'am. Who are you? I swear. Oh, so cute. I swear I never thought there were other people in this place. What happened? I was sure you were a shade. Up close, you're a person. My name is Stein. Stein? You mean like... This character is a little bit... appeal. Isn't she? Isn't she just? This must be the first cow woman who has more ass focus than the breast. In terms of her initial CG, yeah. But she does seem like she's got some of the bigger boobs of all these characters that we've seen so far. I'd have to directly compare, but the only character that I'm confident has her beat in that regard is Haganeth. I farm and train here, ma'am. That was close. Have you been living here a long time? Yes, ma'am. Hanging around this place made me stronger, ma'am. Have you ever met anyone named Eleni? Oh, you mean the little girl in the back of the wasteland? She gave me clothes, ma'am. Oh, we're gonna have to fight Stein, and I'm gonna hate that. Are you wearing them now? Well, I can't because they're too small, ma'am. You're just like May. Well, this is a great place to train, ma'am. I know a safer place. Thank yous, but no. I won't leave unless it's a place that will make me stronger, ma'am. You may become a shade yourself. No way, ma'am. I've been in the nightmare for over 3 months. I'm still alright, ma'am. You're stubborn. I think you're the one with the problem, not me, ma'am. If you're looking for your little friend's house, ma'am, I can help you. You'll have a hard time finding it without my help, ma'am. Ah, okay, so we accidentally skipped. Oh, she's so cute. Stein's Camp. Now you can travel directly from the Deaths of Obsession to Stein's Camp. Deaths? Deaths? Did anybody fucking proofread this shit? Well, there was the last shrivel of hope we had gone now, so never mind. Alright, this game went from a 1 out of 10 to irredeemable. No, I'm joking. I'm referencing an AVGN bit where he reads off the message at the end of Ghostbusters, and he hates it. Ah, it seems that we must have already had this. Just fun. I don't know. I feel a little bad, so I'm not gonna do that. Like, that's her stuff, and we don't have her permission. So sure, I could just take it, but you know, rather not. Cooking spit. We can't go inside her tent. Oh, Discord message. Stein? Like Steins Gate? And I do see that one up at the top. I see that's why you ran a little quiet there. Oh, she went in. Let's eat a few chips. Well, we have Ultra Memory, which I'm not going to use. Broken Storage, which thankfully the prior areas gave us a ton of. So I made that side quest for Nicole very easy. Cactus Fruit, Stein's Camp. Oh, we could have just come back here? Oh, okay. I thought it was like they locked the door behind me or something. That was my B, but at least retreading old ground was pretty quick. That seems to be everything, so now we'll go further into the... Yeah, I noticed. I saw that. But the Steins bit was funny. Love? What does that do? Got all the resources. Alright, let's check this out. Motion of Trials. Enhance the following trait. Movement speed or stamina recovery? So, just for chat engagement, I'm going to leave it up to you guys. Do we want stamina recovery or movement speed increase? I'm just so confused why that guy is crucified, though. That's a good question, honestly. I don't know. Like, I think just to, like, pin him up at all so his arms don't get in the way. Speed. I'd rather have stamina recovery, but alright. Yay. Thank you, love statue. Oh, wow. Wow, this is fast. I'm gonna feel slow after this. Oh! Okay. Those were certainly a creature ever. Oh, I just hope I don't overshoot my jumps. I don't know who shot that one. Oh, you two. Ooh! I pity the fool who forgets he can dodge cancel. Like me. Okay, man, that was a lot of guys. Let's see why you... See, that's why you go with speed. Speed? Okay, so unanimous vote for speed. Also, if I ever post anything offensive, do tell me. I will, thank you. But like, I know it's kind of normalized to make fun of Christianity. I don't appreciate it, but I'm not gonna get on you for that one, because I don't know, you've probably never been punished for it. Like, I'd rather you didn't, but it's fine. I'm not gonna step on your toes or nothing. This is where the little girl wiped out all the shades a month ago, ma'am. It seems the shades have multiplied again, though. But worry not. The kid will take care of them with a bang from the sky. Bang from the sky? What are you talking about? I don't know how she does it, but she's been throwing things from her base, man. Shades that get hit by them go boom! They're smashed! I might get smashed too. I'd better be careful. Yes, ma'am. I'll start flying in here and go boom! Instant destruction. So we see we have the Chud pick. Yeah, there's those guys again. There's even bands around the front, but like they're not wrapped around the shades, which which is kind of strange to me. Like, no, these things were straight up crucified. I guess as a method of torture. I hope it's not anything religious. Because, like, I think people kind of forget that crucifixion was more or less an extreme form of punishment. Also, I should use my trackpad more for movement. Ooh! Oh! Owie! Oh, I could use some health. I'm not trying to make fun, I'm just trying to laugh with Yu-nee. No. I understand completely. Thank you, by the way. You know what? No. Health. I need health right now. Oh. I love you, dodge cancel. I see Christianism a lot. Hang on. At university, literature of English literature, crazy times. I used to hate witchers a lot of centuries ago. They did. That they did. Okay, you know what? Joystick for this one, because this is gonna need to be my... Whoa! Hey! Ooh! Knock it off! Oh, okay. Whew. That platforming section was kind of scary, and I get the feeling there's more. A rock's heart. Defense plus 40 HP plus 40. What of a rock? Made composed of melted rock and soil? Or defense plus 35. For some reason, Eleni's machine stopped attacking the shades, man. Yeah, now they're just striking everywhere and whenever. Anything else? Nope, doesn't look like it. Let me just eat some food real quick. You know, I'm gonna die if I keep using that. That weapon is not helping me. Woo! Ow! What the fuck? Okay. Restart the current map with half HP. We'll just do that. Dude, what the fuck? By the way, when do you have time to watch more of that anime about the 3 goofballs again? Oh gosh. Okay, if I have it tonight, it's gonna be like long when you're asleep. Because after I end the stream, I get started on my laundry, I shower. May or may not start making food again for dinner. So I'll tell you tomorrow, because I don't like talking about my time zone here. But it's definitely when you're about to go to bed. I like here you're given options again, options after dying. It is pretty nice, actually. Yeah. Bank these dogs. Huh. Okay. Hang on. This would be really funny. I promise. Spank! 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 I'm not gonna lie. Something about this trackpad on the Steam controller, like... I see the appeal, but it just doesn't have that... I kind of need that resistance to kind of remind me of what I'm doing and where I'm going. Like, on really big guys, big slow guys, this is a pretty good weapon. But on smaller ones that are... You kind of see the problems because it doesn't have any knockback. Alright, seems to be everything. Okay, this is a pretty good, like, dasher type of, fighting style. So if you don't want to, like, weave between crowds, pretty good for that. Oh, you know what? I should have baited him. Oh, well. Oh! Okay, I think I'm getting the hang of this. Oh, you gotta be careful for those. Those will fall under me. Oh, that came in handy. The good thing the basic attack doesn't take much stamina, but oh man, the strong attack really eats through it, and I don't like that. Oh, oh! Okay, I think that one had a bit of a shield bash that I wasn't aware of. I'm gonna try and hold out a little longer, but I could really use the health. Use some health right now. And ask and ye shall receive. I'm not gonna take any chances, I'm just gonna drink all this. Ooh, I almost fell. I almost fell. Realm of Obsession and... Almost there, ma'am. Are you tired? We better get rid of all the monsters here first, ma'am. She's so nice to me. I like how she'll kind of clap back. You're stubborn. I think you have a problem. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Ooh, okay. Oh. A Metal Gear capable of swiftly subduing enemies, mass-produced with exceptional technical skill. Let's see. 45 attack. Doesn't really compare to my Oni blade. 4 stamina, attack speed fast. Press 40 stamina, 1.1 attack. Slams with a shield to immobilize enemy. Release. 5, pushing nearby enemies. Let's try it now. Okay, so we got an AoE attack. Ow! Oh! Oh! Let's get rid of these guys first. Ooh, okay, wow. I need the cow lady's I want. Oh my gosh! I want her to. Oh, I want her to do something to me, and I want it to be against my will! You ask yourself if there's AI inside before you buy a new game. I don't have to, because Steam lets me know. If you go to the store page and you scroll down to the bottom of a game's description, it will tell you whether or not there's AI content, and it'll tell you what the nature of it is. So whether or not it's the illustrations, the coding, the UI, that sort of thing. Or if they want to be very brief around it, about it. Most of the time, it's pretty accurate. I haven't seen anybody sneak in any AI stuff myself, but it's a possibility. That said, yeah, I personally don't have much of a problem with it, but if you do, if you want to see it, it is there and you can look in the description page. All this fight for a cow lady. There are men who will go to war for one like this. I feel like Stein would have a southern accent mixed with Yar. Yeah, I can kind of see that. Also, I'm surprised that she has a stitch line with her pantsuit, and we can't see the Vagoo. Must be buried very far down, which is, my likey. Hey girl, open the door! Where did she go? Hello, visitor. Yu-nee is not here at the moment. Where is she then? I'm sorry, but I can't tell you that. Such a troublemaker. This person here is looking for her, sir. If she returns, could you tell her that someone is looking for her? That's not possible. Yu-nee has instructed me to proactively block information requests from unauthorized parties. Can't help us, and what can you do, sir? Nicole is looking for Yu-nee. When you say Nicole, are you referring to authorizer NIK-01? That's right. Ah, hello, unregistered user. I'm Yu-nee's Central Protocol. ED12, EDD12, EDD12, or Eddie. You can call me Eddie. I understand you're aware of the location of Nicole, which is currently missing. If you can provide us with any evidence of Nicole, I'll pass that along to Yu-nee. I will. Oh, this is awesome! That security system has always been a jerk, ma'am. Then I'll stay here until you come again, ma'am. Don't you want to follow me to the village, Stein? Please. Never, ma'am. How about a little help? Hello, Miss Cow. Could you tell me where you're from or what you do for a living? Ah, that's... Oh, I can't recall, ma'am. What's going on? Amnesia is a symptom of mental collapse. You heard Maho. If you don't want to become a shade, you'd better come with us. Of course, I won't stop you if you want to die in the realm of obsession. God, I just started a farm here, ma'am. Be ashamed to leave it all behind. Then I'll follow you, but just for now. Well, she was easy to convince. That's good. Oh, even her running animation is adorable. Oh, I love her. I can't get in there. She better start a whole series of Trojan Wars. This absolute Helen of a woman. EDD12? EDD12, but I know how that kind of sounds on me. I said that. Clear the nightmare. Leather, metal ingot. Oh, wow. How many of these do I have? Oh, we'll go with the leather, because I don't think I've had these before. Okay, so I get a blast attack. It's like half my stamina. Oh, wow. I'm not sure about this one. I appreciate that you can still dodge on command. It's just slowed down, but ooh, I'm not sure about this weapon. This is something I love and hate about some games, is that they really will give you like a weapon that's kind of decent, and then everything afterwards just kind of sucks. Let's see, we gotta bring her with us. Go back to Dana with Stein. Alright. Let's just take off this weapon. Nightmare's Claws, HP plus 5%. Stamina. I really wonder why it does that, though. It just kind of spazzes out the model. Hey, give me more wood. Oops. Gonna take these. Wow, already. Let's start planning some of these. Potato seeds. Oh, okay, that's convenient. Nine of them left. Okay, that's good. Workbench. With that, I'm just going to be making furniture, so I don't need that for now. Before we go talk with Stein, I think I should meet up with... I think I should go meet up with May. Because I kind of want to focus on her stuff now. On her side quest. Back to Dana with Stein. And we'll probably just harvest some resources on the way. Oh, there she is. Real quick. Let me just harvest some maples back here. Yeah, I know it's a bit much. But like I was saying earlier, sometimes you get a weapon that's really good early in the game. And it's like far away the best one. And I think the Oni's blade is gonna be it for possibly a long time. And I really don't like when games do that. Like, it's nice that they give you such a good weapon early on. It's just... it's a shame that the stuff you get is... afterwards is just underwhelming. Oh wow. Really wolfing it all down. Oni's blade? It has a voice in it that talks to me, but it likes stuttering a lot. Quest. How are you? Oh, okay. Grilled heart. Start cooking. What was it we needed? Witchy juice. Grilled... no, wait, what? Oh, wow. We didn't get any of those. Oh, okay. Looks like we're gonna have to go to an earlier area in the game. We're going to have to revisit May's place, I think. So, we'll do that later then. We'll talk to Dana right now. Hello, I'm Dana. Is that your voice in my head, ma'am? It's a little trick of mine. For now, you can think of me as the village head. Nice to meet you, ma'am. Nice to meet you, too. I'll let you stay here for a while, right, Haganeth? How many more do I have to make? Holy cow, this strange jelly's talking! Hey, that's not nice. Believe it or not, I'm Maho's mother. Are you serious? By any chance, did you adopt Maho, ma'am? By the way, any particular type of house you want? I don't think it needs to be anything special, but just clean. Please. Don't look at me, ask Maho. I'm going to be busy from now on. Stores. You collected them all? Please give me a moment. You're from a nice rural place, aren't you? Pink liquid is swirling around in the cauldron. Voila! Here, as usual. Don't call me for a while now. Please tell me I have shade hearts in here. Let's draw. Yeah, I'm gonna have to go back and get another one. Please just make one shade heart. I will buy one, dang it. Are you doing alright? Ah! And then the whole store says, holy cow! Fire! Oh, what's happening, ma'am? Your house is complete. Already? Of course. In that case, I'll go see you, ma'am. Yeah, it looks like we're just gonna stay here and hang out with Stein. And then we're gonna go look for another shade heart. Pachi, pachi, pachi. Fire. Peak. 10 out of 10. Goated. Heat. Gas writing when the whole store said, holy cow! Wow, let me go inside at once. Thought it was gonna look a little more like a farm type of place, but this is good. But I'm just staying here temporarily. Can I accept such a big house, ma'am? Don't worry about it. I really can't accept. Let's look inside together. Oh, she's so polite. Indomitable fighter. Stein joins. I'm surprised. That was like really easy. I thought she was gonna be a boss fight, but I guess not. Like, the most hostile thing she did to us was just call us out for being rude. Meanwhile, the other two have been boss fights. Huh. So it's a Greek place. Which I guess makes sense, you know. Maybe, like, thinking in the Minotaur. I like how she gets her own, like, funky theme. She kicked us! Oh, well, that's true, she did. I forgot about that. I was in love, you see. It plays with the mind. Yeah, it's just gonna be the theme song for some cowgirl's house. Don't go too crazy. Makes Blue Archive type music. Minotaur makes sense. It's incredibly amazing. It is. The house itself is great and the soil outside seems to be incredibly fertile too. I think I can grow all sorts of things outside, ma'am. I don't even know how to use them. I have lots of seeds, ma'am. Seeds of crops I used to grow in the wasteland. If you'd like, I can sell them to you, ma'am. What do you say? I don't even know how to grow them. In that case, I'll make sure you know how, ma'am. These wasteland seeds are so hardy they can grow anywhere. After planting the seeds, you have to wait. They'll be growing as you deal with shades in the nightmare. When they're fully grown, you can eat them raw or use them in cooking. I'll sell them all to you at a bargain price, ma'am. Just give me a shout anytime, ma'am. Won't be lonely if we work the fields together, ma'am. Was that a date? But that's all well and good, but there's just one thing missing. Like what? I don't have anyone to train with, ma'am. I'm afraid staying here might make me lazy, ma'am. Does anybody here train at all, ma'am? I can think of one person. Oh, there she is. I came to check out the new neighbor and you're here too. So how are you doing with recruiting new villagers? Oh, judging by those muscles, your body seems to be quite trained, huh? Are you a warrior? Paul's been curious about how warriors train, ma'am. I'm a monster hunter, actually. Monster hunter mentioned in Big Thunder. We can talk about training later. By the way, Maho, was the food delicious? And what did the master think? I used it as a bomb. What? I wonder if the guts were the problem. It was rather useful for destroying obstacles. You know what else seems to be fertile? A dancing with cow. How good is the soundtrack of this game? Right? It's kind of nice. Like, it's not always top tier, but it does what it needs to. And it's pretty, I don't know, it's nice. Despite how humble it is. In that case, you should take the extra I made, just in case. If it's inedible, you might as well use it like that. Oh, I'd like to discuss muscles with this dairy cow here. Sounds great, ma'am. Oh, I almost forgot something. This is my way of thanking you for taking me to such a nice place. I don't know how long I'll stay here, but anyway, this is all I can give you for now. The little girl gave it to me, but I prefer to use my fists. Please, I insist. Thanks. Go to Stein's base, gasping for breath. Farming. The seeds provided by Stein will grow as you successfully explore dungeons, and they will grow in 2 stages in total. Fully grown crops can be harvested to obtain crops and seeds. Reassembly. Return home, sleep, and wake up. Oh. Oh, she stopped saying ma'am at the end of every sentence, but oh, she's so cute. I'd like to discuss muscles with the dairy cow too. Start chat. Oh. Actually, one more thing. I love her. This game was so worth it just for her. How many pumpkins do I have? 60. Now I have 12. 35. I don't want to go under 10. Well, the game's telling me to sleep, so we'll do that. Sleep. Morning has come. Stein's adaptation asks Stein how well they're adapting in the village. I would do that, but I really need to be somewhere because I've postponed this for a little bit now. These grow fast, man. Wrong button. What? Oh, okay. I was wondering how I couldn't make them float in the air before. Like before. I'm surprised Yu-nee isn't a cow with how much you love them. Oh yeah, fart and ass and Fart and Ass is out in a few days. You reckon I should watch? Oh, you mean Fire and Ash. First off, where do we get the shades? Maze Nightmare. We'll go there then. Oops. Well, I mean, since you seem to be looking forward to it, I can't think of a reason not to. Oops. Like, you might as well, since you seem to like Avatar a lot. Regarding your comment about cows, I'm assuming you already shade flesh. Alright, I'm gonna need shade hearts though. I'm assuming you already know the story of how I came to make Yu-nee a fox girl instead of a cow, and that was because I noticed fox ears, and she just kind of came together, and I made her in V-roid, and I gave her like really light hair just on a whim. And I added fox ears at the end. And I decided to just kind of work from there and make her a ghost. But in all honesty, I do think... I won't lie, I kind of been tempted to make a cowgirl character for myself. Like, it's a little cringe. I know TF2 players don't really like this, but also their game kind of sucks now and they're always grumpy about everything, so who cares? Yeah, I'm a little not... I should probably be nicer on the topic of Team Fortress 2 fans, but I'm never inclined to because this grumpy nature of theirs isn't anything new. But anyway, but I digress. My pyro has like a cow print stuff on all of the weapons I use. So I've thought about making them a cowgirl, just kind of... Because I think it would have been nice to... Ow! To have a cowgirl character for myself. And I have yet to really get around to that. I guess I just haven't been inspired or anything. And I don't feel great about that. The fact that I'm waiting for inspiration feels kind of almost lazy. When in reality, I could and should be making something for myself because I want to, without needing some other motivator for it. So I guess what I'm saying is a little scattered. Oh wait, what's that? Pioneer, a firearm modified specifically for use with the nightmares. Ooh, attack 11 stamina, attack speed normal. Goodbye. 12 stamina, 1.2 attack, damage and powerful forward strike, reloading 0 stamina. Consumes no stamina, pushes nearby enemies. Ancient artifacts, stamina plus 15, old piece of jewelry. Fade to gray through bleaching. What does this do? 1.2 attack, damage and powerful forward strike. So you just punch. That's kind of goofy, but alright. But yeah, I do hear you on that. I could do this. I'm not fond of that running animation. It looks kind of goofy, but whatever. I don't think I would make Yu-nee a cow, because the idea is that Yu-nee's got some... Ow! 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 That was fast. The idea is that Yu-nee has, like, at least some Japanese inspiration. I'll say this after the game gets quiet. Okay, wow, that was loud. Is that she has at least some Japanese inspiration, but the only reason she doesn't look like a deity or a traditional figure is because she really was just a civilian. The idea is that Yu-nee was something and someone that could only occur in Japan. She's not a kitsune of royalty, she's just a fox girl who happened to revive in this way. So it's all kind of coincidental and specific. But so if I made her a cowgirl, it would kind of lose out on that. But I won't lie. I want to make a cowgirl character for myself. What does Team Fortress 2 have anything to do with Yu-nee's cows? I elaborated on that, and I will read the rest of the chat messages to see if you picked up on that. If not, I will elaborate yet further. I've seen a few videos about people telling stories about 4chan. Where I live, it's not popular forums like that. I wonder if where you live, guys, is popular, if you have used it already. Or if where you live, guys. Mado and I both kind of have a history with 4chan, but we're not avid users of it, especially neither of us really. Because I think it got out that it was like hard confirmed that 4chan's moderation literally hates its own user base, and where can I find these shade hearts? Literally hates its user base. And the site's just not very pleasant to use most of the time. If it's for simple, normal, mundane topics, sure, it's fine, but if it's for pop culture stuff, it's garbage. So it kind of sucks, but we are aware of it, and we have a bit of a history. I have a cowgirl, she's called Ayako. I meant real cows! But yeah, you should just do it if you want to. Which one? Make a cowgirl or turn Yu-nee into a cow? I made Palaris on a whim too because I was too dissatisfied that Aqua isn't dominated enough. I'm an ex-4chaner. Yeah, we both are, really. The website is too cynical for me. Yeah, this really is. Let's start from the beginning. And see if I can find a shade heart somewhere. Which I hope I can. Mushroom of Tears. I love how we really just gun things down now. As for making Yu-nee a cowgirl, I'm still not gonna. But I hear you on the cowgirl thing. It's a little cringe to say this. But, oh wow, this is even like a real gun, where it's loud as fuck in games. Oh! Hang on. Oh, from how far away can I use this? Hey, that's pretty handy. This is a pretty good weapon. I don't know if I'll use it. I kind of prefer using a sword. I'm kind of surprised we didn't get gauntlets from Stein. I'll just use it here anyway, just for fun. But it's gonna sound cringe, but since Yu-nee is kind of like my older sister character, oh, in the sense that she's an older sister. Oh, so it's like a knockback attack. That's cool. That'll be good for stunning enemies. Very weak, but if it works, it works. I can see a use for it. But since Yu-nee is like an older sister character, I've thought about making... Nope, that's not gonna work. Since Yu-nee is an older sister character, I already have her more or less filling in that role of like that role for me, you know, in characters that are just kind of fun to think about. But lately my tastes really have changed more towards like older, like mommy milfy types. And oops. See if I can punch him out. No, we're not gonna do that. That would take way too long. We cleared the nightmare. Shade flesh, shade leather. Where on earth do I get shade hearts from? But my tastes really have been shifting more towards like older milfy mommy types. Okay, same ones. Huh, usual suspects. So maybe if I make a cowgirl, I can make her that instead. And that'd be kind of nice. I think cowgirls are great when they're like older women. Like, just maternal figures is something that I think works great on cowgirl characters. And I'm very sorry I take so long with chat. I just really got to finish my train of thought. Oh yes, my favorite fantasy weapon, gun. Yeah, it's not my first pick either, but let's give it a... But I figure might as well give it a test run. So... Oh. What do we think? Stamina or HP? But yeah, I think when the idea hits me, when I know what I want to make, I'll probably make a cowgirl character for myself. What I found I normally like doing with characters is I like associating them with some kind of like nature element, you know, or like a Pokemon type. You know, like fire, earth, water, that sort of thing. Or in a rare case with Maho, I just make him a general magic user. With Yuna's brother that I'm working on, he's more of just like a very general wizard. So I'm not sure what I would make for a cowgirl. I know that would be an earth elemental, but somehow I'm not feeling it. If I make my dream, this is gonna sound cringe. If I make my dream girl and make her a cowgirl, it wouldn't be quite right it wouldn't feel quite right if I made her like my favorite color, which is lavender, because I don't think that works so well on cows or like a cow print or any sort of thing. So I don't know. It wouldn't like look quite right. So I'd have yet to make something that I would prefer, but I do want to someday. And I really hope you're not just tuning me out, Mato, because this is an important topic for me. But yeah, that's something I want to do. I'm just not sure where to start. And I'm kind of burdened right now with existing projects. Like, I'm focusing pretty hard on Yuna's new reference sheet that I'm hoping to finish by Friday. So I don't have time for a new cowgirl character. But I want to. I want to make her, like, really gentle and soft looking. And just like the mommiest mommy type that ever mommied. It's not an opinion, but a lesson. You'll have to elaborate. I'm not sure what you mean by this. I think lavender can work well with cows. Yeah, it probably can. It mixes well with white, but I don't know. It's just, maybe if I removed like the cow spots and turn them into stripes, like a lot of cowgirl characters have, it should work fine. But in my mind, like, I imagine she definitely wouldn't be very tall, but if she is, she'd be like very, very thick. And giving her like stripes instead of spots would look good normally, but it wouldn't fit well with like a big, thick body type. And I'll probably just use this because I need the health. I always like health. Wow, this shreds through things. Remember, no shades. Yeah, I don't mean to sound like I'm being too picky or throwing your ideas away. And if anything's unclear and you don't hear what I'm saying, oh, sweet, you can juggle them. Please let me know and I'll repeat it, because I feel like the game's really loud right now. That took a little bit. Realm of Despair. I've seen cows with purple spots. You mean like characters? Oh, I really triggered a desire to make a cow character with that comment, huh? Yeah, thing is, it's more like you brought it back to the surface. Okay, so they're immune to knockback. It's more like you brought it up to the surface, because it's something I've been wanting in the back of my mind for the longest time now. It's something I've been wanting in the back of my head for the longest time now. And I did even try it once with my, and the reason, you'll get a reminder for why TF2 was related. I even tried it once where I turned my Pyro from Team Fortress 2 into a cowgirl, but I never seemed to stick with that one. I don't know. The personality that was spawning in my mind for that, all the things that were being considered, origin, appearance, all that stuff, just wasn't quite working out for me. It wasn't mending, it wasn't meshing. And you know what? I think I will try it again. But it's definitely not going to be with my Pyro. I'm going to do things differently. Right, I I derailed myself a little bit. But yeah, like I said, you didn't trigger it, you woke it back up. You brought it to the surface, because it's been bouncing around in there. I just never got around to it, even though I'd like to. Ow! I think if I do, I'll probably make her like a witch type, since I've been thinking about like witches a lot lately. Go, my easily manipulated foe. Ow! They caught me lacking. I've been thinking about like witch types a lot lately. I've been thinking that's kind of hot when it's not just smug Ojo-sama that makes fun of everybody, or like annoying smart aleck. So maybe I'll do something like that. Thank you, iframes. Please tell me there was a shade heart in there. The characters, the audio is perfect. Okay, good. Thank you. Characters, yeah, feral ones albeit though. If you can, please send them to me if you have them on hand, and I'd really appreciate that, because I greatly appreciate references. Realm of Despair End. Okay, yeah, this was the one where we fought, where we found Nicole. So what I was saying, let me read your chat first. Witches are... I resurrected it. Yeah, more or less. Kind of like that. Witches are good. I'm surprised I don't have a witch myself, though. I used to. You used to? What happened to her? You, like, got bored, or you couldn't find a way to plug her into the story anywhere or something? But as for me, I'll probably make her, like, a witch type. And something I really enjoy about drawing is that I can do my own thing. And I can just make characters the way I want. So I can make, like, a witch character, but she doesn't have the usual personality archetypes where she's, like, a seductive temptress. She's really smug and makes fun of everyone. She's not a smart aleck or anything. I can just make her a normal, nice, civilized character that doesn't have to have a lolly for the body type for that to have that personality archetype. It's nice because I don't know, man, like, I know anime kind of likes its certain archetypes, but sometimes it feels like it just dwells on them too much and it gets a little obnoxious. But maybe that's just me, and it's not even like I watch that much anime, so it could be very wrong. I wasn't feeling the character concept. It was like a witch teacher, but I couldn't find a way to make her interesting. Oh yeah, I think I helped you design that one, didn't I? I think Sahira fits the magic user type already in my setting. Yeah, we had that. You had that witch character, and I actually really liked the sound of her. She was even older, but then, yeah, you stopped talking about her. Now that I remember, I'm only now remembering it. I almost kind of miss her now. But if after I'm done with Yu-nee's reference sheet, let me know if you want any kind of help, and maybe I can try and think of something to help you out with it. But it is gonna seem a little generic. Our friend Nav, he wanted my help to make witch characters, and I did that for him. But I guess it did seem a little, I don't know, generic in a way, because I don't think I did all I could have with those designs, given how quickly I got them out. But it seemed to work as a basis for him. Shall I bring her back? Only if you want to. Only if you're like really willing to, then you can. But I think if you want my idea, take a lady in a suit. Just imagine like a lady in a pencil skirt suit, you know, something like a teacher kind of outfit, but a formal one. Give her a big hat. The brim, instead of being round, is square. That way it looks like a graduation cap for the brim. And at the end of the point, maybe she's got the little string thingy. Make the pencil skirt really long, show one leg, and a bit of a thigh gap. And she wears, what's it called? A garter belt. Maybe for the Palaris setting instead of the Monster Girl setting. It's up to you, really. Big suit and hat! Oh! Okay, so it seems you liked that idea. And I'm glad. But yeah, feel free to... Thanks for the idea. Yeah, anytime... Oh! Anytime. I'm no great artist, but, you know... Like, I can kind of RKGK some ideas. Actually, let's fight fire with fire. The way they waltz over. You looking for a fight, bub? You trying to mess with the Don Heels, these blacks? Oh, okay, yeah, no, this one's gonna be a struggle. Thank you, iframes. Iframes are so immensely helpful in this game. Like, they make the dodges so much better. I will respond to your messages in a bit. What do those do? Oh yeah, they're the things that are shooting stuff at me. There we go. Please give me a Shade Heart. A Langet. Yeah, I think I liked that more. I don't know, it just... I like being more involved. Have I been in that one? The Altar of Pride? Than just shooting stuff with a gun. Like, I don't know, man. Guns are just so boring to me. I know people like them because guns are cool, but... I don't know. It's like you both don't get involved that much, and you have to worry about ammo. It's just kind of the worst of both worlds, if you ask me. Like business suits and wide-brimmed witch hats are some of my biggest clothing kinks. Business witch could be a funny idea. I'll make our company's stock go up with this spell! Everyone, I have an idea. A spell that conjures a subscription service. That's her! She's the one making us pay for subscriptions on the stuff we just bought! Burn the witch! And by burn, fire her! Everyone, wait! I know you have me tied up, but don't burn me. Okay, I have an idea. If you let me go, and you don't fire me, I'll give you a 15% discount with this creator code on the first month of your subscription. Burn her! No! Ma'am, we've decided to let you go for putting into practice bad business. Oh, how am I gonna find a job now? The girl failure witch. Please tell me. Oh wow, I have a lot. Shade heart, shade heart. Yes. Okay, cool. Take all this off. Oh, this is actually nice. I like the everyday clothes a little more. I'll keep this on just for fan service, but I do like the everyday clothes. No, we wear it a lot. We'll wear this. Miss main character looks really good in this. This is all gold. Speaking of girl failures, do you like Conspiraco? I do. I think the pants are a little high on her, but she does look good. And thank you, I'm glad you liked my ideas and comedy bits. Changing clothes, start cooking. Oh, hello, she is narrating me from the back. Oh. Grilled heart. Grilled heart. 1, 2, 3. Got your food. Hey, your Uber Eats is outdoor. It's outside. Oh, I haven't seen this much food for a really long time. Seeing this, something coming back. Here's your DoorDash button. Wow, I got such a big discount on that. It almost makes me want a boogie. Oh wait, I forgot to turn the music on. Something, it's hard to say. Let me tell you after finishing this. It's all over your mask. Ah, don't worry about the mask. It's part of my body. Like, for real? Is it important to you? Yes, it's connected to my horn, and it's proof that I'm acknowledged. Oh. Huh. Interesting. I did not expect that. I thought that was something she wears, and just like the horn wasn't even there. I'm glad the horn's real, at least. Is something coming back to you? Of course! This mask, which I received as proof of being accepted as a member of the house, was bestowed upon me when everyone was gathered, meaning it's a mark of pride for me. House. So you're a noble lady. Unfortunately, that's all I remember now, and it looks like I'm not a loner. But that shaman mentioned the sin of my kin. Did your parents do something bad? Maybe parents, or one of my siblings? Not sure. Anyway, being full sure feels good. Will we be able to know more by analyzing this mask? Sounds good and all. I don't want to take it off, not to mention it's stuck to me. Then let's find a person who will know just by looking at it. Hopes there's a person like that in the nightmare. But please do not remove it from me. Don't worry. And this isn't much, but here. I made this with some leftover materials. This might come in handy when you fight. How many did you make? I was able to make a lot. Food is precious. And thank you for today. Thank you for the food. Oh, just one more time. I'll talk. Just one more time. I want to talk to Stein before I end the stream. Please. I like her a lot. Poor Oni. Yeah, she kind of had it rough. She's a pretty... I thought all the characters were going to be like this, and to an extent they could be, but so far it seems like she's definitely a very tragic one. The mask on face is a good part of the character design. So stylish. Not covering the face, I say. Yeah, I do kind of like masks that hang around some side of the face without covering up the character. It's stylish and it's cool. Do not put Hanstein the aux cord. She'll just put on Blue Archive. Good day, ma'am. Nice place here. Moving around early morning feels good for the body. What are all these? These are tomatoes and potatoes I grew myself. And now farming is the foundation of self-sufficiency. You going to eat them all? We can eat them together. I was talking with May. Conversation just happened to flow to the subject of cooking. Are you interested too? What are we cooking? You know, the one where you fry the potatoes and dip it in tomato ketchup? Oh, French fries. Fries! My favorite 100% vegan food. I do like the idea of a cowgirl that eats fries. I'm surprised I've never seen that before. That's a pretty funny and good idea, actually. I like that. Is Blue Archive music good? Dude, Blue Archive music slaps. It actually made the game a little hard for me to quit. Because it's really good. Like, look up literally any song and they're all bangers. It's kind of like this, but if the quality was a little better. But be careful. Overeating may make your chest grow larger. Waiter, more fries, please. Are you cooking with May? Yes. Can you take these tomatoes and potatoes to May, please? I'll take care of the oil and head on over soon. I don't have tomatoes or potatoes. Oh, I'll give you them now. In the future, you can take some from my garden. I grow other crops too. I'll see you at May's place. I'll be right behind you. I only know Unwelcome School, and I think that one is a funny. She's gonna get so fat! I mean, she won't. She's like muscular. She's too hardworking to get fat. Take the provisions from Stein to May. Unfortunately, this is probably where I'll have to end the stream because it's getting a bit late for me, and I still have my food here. I didn't even eat. Self-sufficiency. Don't buy meat, catch the animal, and take the meat. Exactly, you get it. Unwelcome School is good, but again, look up literally any Blue Archive song. Just look up Blue Archive music and listen to any of them, and they're all like stupid good. Muscle Cow good. Muscle Cow good. Very good. I prefer them fat, but like we don't get cowgirls very often, so I welcome them at all. Of any kind, really. Because they're very underrated, if you ask me. Especially whole stores in regards to Monster Girl Encyclopedia. Like, those could absolutely be the mommy type. But it seems that position was filled by bogeys. And not many people really decided to plug whole stores into that, even though they could be that way. So, I think I have a character design idea for myself. Witch plus cow plus mommy, and that's what I'll do. And you know what? Maybe okay, you know what? This whole time I wanted to talk about, I wanted to have a bit of a just chatting section about Yu-nee's design. I'd been thinking, and I'll try not to take too long with this, because I also don't want to be postponing the game. Well, like, taking attention away from the game and making it about me. But you kind of have to pick and choose when you do that in this game, because, you know, there's a lot of dialogue you gotta read. But with the references I'd been using for Yu-nee's, new reference sheet, they're pretty big on the proportions. I'm talking like, if you know this artist, there's a character named Cassie from an artist named They Call Him Cake. And if you don't know who or what that is, for reference and to be very straightforward about it, I didn't put this up. This must be your training ground. Both of their training grounds. I see the place is decorating itself. It really does actually... I like that. It makes it feel like these are real characters that live in this place when they kind of just set stuff up anywhere. I don't know. It's nice. I almost feel bad for those shades, though. But the character is like a blonde girl with braided hair. And she's very big in every way. And very thick. So I've been using some of his reference sheets as like references for Yu-nee's body type. Now, don't worry, I'm not going to make Yu-nee as big as Cassie. I'm just kind of using this to just make Yu-nee thicken up Yu-nee a little bit, because, you know, she might look thick now, her model, with what you see. But the problem is that her reference sheet does not actually reflect that. And every time I commission an artist, and when I commission my modeler, I always ask them, make her thicker, like at least twice. And they seem a little reluctant sometimes. So I want to be able to just kind of make Yu-nee's thicker, make Yu-nee's proportions more closer to my ideal. That way, I can propose that ideal to an artist the first time. They can know what I want right off the bat, instead of, you know, having me ask for body shape changes that weren't on the reference material. So, but the point I'm making is, back to the main point. That's something I had been doing, but I am holding back with that on Yu-nee a little bit, because I do want her to be a little bit, still have something of a slim-ish proportion. I don't want her to be too wide, you know? Because she's still, you know, a fox girl. Oh, I can just swing them? That's cool. And I promise I will get to your chat messages. But if I make this witch character, then maybe what I can do is I can, you know, loosen up a little bit and make this really thick character like I actually want. As for what I was saying. Hell yeah, witch cow mommy. Yeah, you get it. I liked the idea. Thank you, Andre. I'm glad you two are both on board with it. It's mainly gonna, this character is mainly gonna be for me. This isn't gonna be something in my streams, but you know, it's still just for just so I can talk about it, because I kind of want to talk about this, but I feel like on certain topics I've had radio silence for, you know, understandable reasons. I know I kind of yap about the same topic for a long time. Nor knows that I do that a lot. Bro, it's literally your stream. You mean like the thick character? Oh, it's literally your stream. Oh, as in like, okay. I think I see what you mean now. Thank you. Might be. And I know, but I try to keep the game moving, you know, instead of make it, you know, about me. I want things to be about the game. And this is like kind of halfway about the game. I am still, you know, playing it at least. I think I see why people like cozy games like Stardew Valley. They're very good games for just yapping on and on. A more common lolly or teenager than mommies we see more present in manga and anime. Games, I'm not sure. Everything depends on the preferences or where you see it. I think you get it, guys. I think I do. Are you talking about witches? But in witches, yeah, they're very commonly like younger types. And like that's fine and all. But it's not. Oh, you mean as a whole? Oh yeah, then anime absolutely prefers its, you know, younger characters. And that's fine. That's how it is. But, you know, I do have an adult woman fetish to feed. I know this makes me sound very vain, but still, that's kind of how I feel. games, it's more or less the same. They just kind of, they usually make them teenagers, which is, again, you know, that's fine, but some adults would be nice. It's what I like about this game. They're very ambiguous about the ages, but going off the body types, you can easily believe that had characters like Dana or Haganeth are definitely adults. But that's going to be it for tonight's stream. I'm very hungry, so I kind of want to get to eating. I still have to do all my other stuff in preparation for next week. For the following week, so thank you all so much for coming along to the stream. Thank you all so much for coming along to the stream. I hope you all had a good time. Thank you so much, Mado and Andre1666 for coming along and tuning in. I liked a lot the live stream. Thank you. Thank you for liking it. I really appreciate you guys tuning in and talking with me, because, you know, I do get a little lonely most of the time. Well, not most of the time, but I get a bit lonely. So, yes, Oyasumi. Thank you, Mado, and thank you, Andre1666, for tuning in. You know, putting in your decisions for, like, upgrades and stuff. And just engaging with me. I appreciate it a lot. Thank you for, you know, listening to me yap about characters. That's going to be it for tonight's stream. Unfortunately, for the next 2, possibly even 3 weekends, I won't be able to stream. I'll try to stream Thursday or Friday, but in anticipation of that way I, you know, have a stream to fill in that time of VOD that you can rewatch if you want to. But it's kind of going to be unlikely, because on Thursdays, I'm strapped for time, and on Fridays, I'm strapped for time and energy. But we'll see. We'll see. If you want to know if I'm streaming, you can click that bell notification icon, and I know how I sound. Don't worry, I'm not going to shill my Patreon to you. But you can click that if you want to know when I'm streaming. And Mado, you can do that as well, or I can just send you the link like usual. About my nickname, there's nothing hiding inside about the number. Not really. Well, that's good. But, yeah. Okay, I'll do it. Thank you. Yeah, only if you want to. Completely optional. But that's about it. Like, comment, subscribe, hit the notification bell button. I'm sacrificing for... Well, maybe don't do all that. I know how that makes me sound. And tune in to the next Mr. B! Misbreast! I guess I wouldn't be Mr. Beast, I'd be Miss Breast. Misbreast! Begin! But anyway, thank you all so much for coming along, and for anybody rewatching the VOD. Promise I'm actually ending the stream. From Big Sister, have a good night, and Oyasumi. Confirm. And I hope you guys are liking Greyhaven so far. Oh, well, never mind. Game went away. I forgot. Give up goes to the main menu, so that was my B. But anyway, I hope you guys are liking Greyhaven as well. It'll be the next game we stream, probably to the finish. But yeah. Oh yes, me, thank you.